Hey guys, it's Dane with DynastyBreaks.com. It is the 9th of June, 2022. We are busting Bowman baseball, doing 6 hobby boxes of Bowman. This is break number 4. 1 auto per box in this stuff, and it is a half case. Hit that thumbs up button, subscribe to our channel. We're going to read off the teams. And keep in mind, guys, I cannot see your YouTube chat right now. My chat program is having a problem. We're probably going to have to go offline after this break and then reboot everything and come back. So, Scott with the Angels, Mitch, Padres, Eric with the A's, Scott with the D-backs, Aaron at the bar with the Red Sox, J-Hole Mariners, Eric Cardinals, Joseph Orioles, Nicholas with the Blue Jays, Billy Rangers, John Royals, Eric Pirates and Twins, David Yankees, Kyle Giants, David Mukow White Sox, R. Bryce with the Nationals, David Marlins, Neil with the Tigers, Eric, I think maybe new with us, welcome with the Dodgers, Scott with the Mets and Brewers, Brian, Dow Jones Industrial Average with the Cubs, Thomas Faraway with the Reds, Nicholas Rays, Joseph Guardians, Brady driving around in his car with the Braves, David Astros, and Brady still driving. Got the Phillies and the Rockies. All card ship, even paper cards. No Hills credit. I don't know why that happened. My chat was working fine. It disconnected. I think I have to reconnect YouTube on Restream. Also need a trash can. So now's your chance to talk about me badly, everyone. Now's your chance. I can't see what you're saying. Now is your opportunity. Speak now.
Yeah, PR, I'd rather, the first part of that's okay. I'd rather not do the second part of that one.
Just you and your friend George chatting today.
Mm-hmm.
What if I could actually see your chat, but I said I couldn't see it? That would be tricky.
I don't think.
Or can I?
I don't think anybody is going to say anything that's going to make any difference. Maybe I'm wrong.
The weird thing is my YouTube counter showing how many people is watching is working. And usually that goes hand in hand with my chat. So I don't know why that is disconnected.
They're mainly just talking about beer now.
It must be Carly leading the way.
Carly's one, but there's several people involved.
Carly brought him into it.
What's up, Hugh?
They used to call that a bad influence back in my day. Come on, chat program, you can do it. How do I log out of this thing?
Thanks.
Oh, connection it's expired.
Oh.
Aha, we are going to have to disconnect. Okay. Like every 8 months, we have to reboot the YouTube program.
I'm kind of liking this chat.
Hey, if I bring up YouTube on my screen, then I just can't see Facebook.
Right.
Somebody type into Facebook for me. I don't even know if it's working. Type in something. If you're watching on Facebook, type something in.
Facebook is working.
I don't even have one of those. Technology's awesome unless it doesn't work. Okay, there's Thomas. Thank you. I can see that. I may have to go with the masses here. I may have to just bring up the YouTube like George suggested.
Yeah.
Bring up the video, but then I will not be able to see Facebook. So it will be up to George to watch Facebook.
Well, yeah, but we don't get nearly as much chat on Facebook.
Oh, you're dogging the Facebook people.
No, I'm just saying we don't get as much chat. If they want to chat more, that's fine.
All right, all card ship. We are going to go through the base pretty quick in this, so you guys are not here for 8 hours. Jordan Lawler We got 2 Prism football breaks coming up. I hear that's popular. All right, rookie cards. Benny Montgomery, Khalil Watson paper. And we have a blue shimmer Montero for the Yankees. Mitsubishi Montero. That is a blue shimmer to 150. There you go, New York. Leaving Facebook up to George is a bold move. I agree, Thomas. But you got to do it. Wander Franco paper rookie. Sometimes you got to turn it over and just hope. You know what I mean?
Hope all the right. Walls are still standing when it's all done.
Yankees again to 199. Oswaldo Cabrera. Magenta refractor. Yankees getting the parallels. Angels insert.
There's a lot of comments going on.
Yeah, it's because I'm not watching them. They're going crazy. All right, Invicta. Julio Rodriguez. He's a nice guy, George. And much taller than you, I might add.
And still growing, according to him.
I didn't hear him say that.
That's what he told me.
We didn't talk about growth.
Well, I really wasn't talking about growth either.
How'd that come up?
I said, you're a tall dude. And he's like, yeah, it's still going. I don't know. I mean,
still going or still growing?
I think he said either one was in relationship to being tall. I don't think he was
going?
talking about his foot or anything.
His foot?
Yeah. So I didn't. When he said that, it was directly after I said, you're a tall dude.
Something's afoot.
That's it.
Cards bowed up. There. You ever bowed up on somebody, George?
Sure. I don't know exactly what you mean by
all right, Atomic Escado for the Pirates first Bowman. Love the Atomic cards. Especially the autos. That's a good song, Thomas.
These people are being so nice to me.
What's funny is YouTube worked when we started, so it logged us out during our session. It should not do that. Logged us out during our chat session. It's like, oh, you're 1 year's up. Time to relog in. Ridiculous. Gavin Sheets. Luckily, I have extra time scheduled for this break, so might have time to disconnect and reconnect.
TJ, I agree. The can, not about beer. I don't remember enough about that, but in Coke, the can definitely gives it a different taste.
Adley Rutschman, Bowman Scouts #1 insert. Colson Montgomery paper. And we have a redemption for our auto. Houston Astros, Tyler Whitaker, Chrome Prospect. There you go, Houston.
David Moo.
Congrats, David. David the Moo Cow. Redemption. Brandon Marsh. Insert. All right, Nelson Cruz. Benny Montgomery. And, Invicta Atomic. Haven't seen a lot of these. Francisco Alvarez. That is numbered to 150. Invicta Atomic. There you go, Mets. New York Metropolitans. Boy, it's lonely over here with no chat. I only got you to talk to, George.
Well, turn the YouTube on.
We definitely have to reboot because I'm just talking to you over here. You know what I mean?
Well, if they happen to say anything about you, I'll let you know.
Yeah, no, you won't.
Carly said good story, Dane. I don't know which story she's talking about, but good story. There's some discussion about whether or not beer out of a can tastes different than beer out of a bottle. And I would say that's probably
What's the
true.
joke? Something in a can. Yeah. I'll think of it in a minute. Hey, I don't want an advertisement. Do I really want to look at that guy for 2 hours? Look at that guy.
If you go, you want to look at him for 2 hours.
Okay, let's listen to the ad. He's Australian. Get off my screen. All right. Now I can see everything you're saying. Everything.
I mean, if it starts running,
I can also see what you're thinking now. I can see what you're thinking.
Well, you guys are making me thirsty. I don't.
Do you guys all have a problem? You guys.
I quit drinking a long time ago, but man, I want to start again.
Hi, my name's Timmy, and I have a problem. My name's Carly, and I have a problem. Hey, I see that PR. I see what you said. I see you. This is weird. I don't like this chat. It's also on the right side of the screen, so it's like way over here.
Yeah, it's only what everybody else sees.
Hey, we have subtitles on our channel. Did you know that?
For a long time.
Look, it says right here, tastes different than beer out of a bottle.
I just turn them off every day.
Wow. We have subtitles.
Sometimes I'll leave them on.
This is outstanding.
We have subtitles on YouTube and Facebook.
This is outstanding. I wonder what they say when you're like mumbling.
They just don't say anything.
Just symbols, perhaps.
It depends on whether it thinks.
Or maybe it says George mumbles.
That's what it should say.
George mumbles. I got lots of problems. Why doesn't Timmy have a tool?
What is that? Tea and orange juice?
Timmy, why don't you have a tool,
Nate?
bro?
I don't know. I found it. I mean, I'm gonna check.
Did George fail to give you a tool, Timmy? Inaudible. I'm just not myself without the chat program working.
Man,
It's like taking a piece of my heart away, George.
and it's obviously one of the worst programs out there.
Oh, I love it. Oh, I love it. It combines chat.
It combines chat. That's what it does.
Oh, man. It's awesome.
It looks terrible.
No, it looks great.
No.
It's on the left side, so I don't have to turn my head when I'm breaking. I can just see it right here.
Well, they do that.
Now I got to turn my neck and break like this. I'm like, hey, cool hit. Boom. Nice.
Yeah, that's what. It's nice that they took that into consideration. They're like, what side do you think Dane would rather have it on, left or right? Oh, let's put it on the left side. So.
Chat breaks one day. Everybody's drinking. All right, here we go. Paper. Oh, you only get on sometimes. Hey, there's an auto. My head was turned. I didn't see the auto. Luis Verdugo going to the Cubs. First Bowman off the trade.
Brian Dow.
Brian Dow Jones Industrial average up 20 points right there.
Not really. It's really down today.
I didn't watch.
I didn't really watch. I looked.
Very few people can handle a stack like that, PR. Don't try this at home. Don't try this at home, PR. All right, Jose Ramos. We are trained. Well, not we. I am a trained professional. Spencer Torkelson. Trained professional.
Yep, you are.
99th pick, poor guy. Here, Roberto Hernandez for the Rays. At least he's not 100. That'd be embarrassing.
Well, Timothy, thank you for what you do for our country, sir.
Thanks for your service, buddy. All right, green mini diamond refractor Jay Allen for the Reds. There you go. Cincinnati. 30th pick in the draft back in the day. Nice. It's really hard to read chat here without stopping. This isn't going to work. Roberto Campos. Roberto Campos for the Tigers. First Bowman Atomic. I think I know how to get our new live stream on a little quicker if we redo it. I got an idea. Henry Davis got his autograph out of Bowman Jumbo the other day on an insert. Pretty cool. All right, Chrome. Dustin Harris. Going through the paper pretty quick. Josh Jung. Everybody remembers Josh Jung from 2019 draft. Was his first Bowman card. Man, I gotta stop to look over there. So weird. All right, Reed Detmers. And we have an Invicta, Noelvi Marte. Noelvi Marte, Seattle. There you go, Mariners. Ba boom. And we have a first Bowman Sosa. Not Sammy. It's Lennon. Lennon Sosa to $4.99. Light blue paper. Light blue paper. Paging Mr. Herman. Mr. Herman. What's up, John?
Hey, John.
Hey, John. Is that how you would greet people at conferences when you were a financial advisor?
I don't know. It depends.
Hey, Bob. Been a while. Would you do that? Are you one of those guys?
I don't think so.
Jason Dominguez. Don't lie.
Well, if you're asking me, did I walk up to someone and go, "Hey, Bob, it's been a while. How you doing?" I didn't do that.
What'd you do?
What's up, Bob? Hey, man, it's good to see you. I haven't seen you in a long time.
That's bad.
How's it going?
That's bad for business.
What's bad for business?
Hey, Bob.
I didn't say any of it that dry.
All right.
I liked it better when you couldn't see chat.
I can't see chat right now. I'm not turning my head.
They were chatting a lot.
My neck already hurts.
Lively chat.
Jordan Lawler insert. Bowman 3D. And paper. Let's finish out box 2. All right, Wander Franco rookie. I believe the second one we got, but we may have passed by another one as well. All right, we have a blue Ray Wave parallel. That is a Machado to 150. First Bowman for the Blue Jays. Nice. Team color. That is the blue Ray Wave. Blue Ray Wave. All right, next box. Try to leave myself enough time to fix all these problems I got.
You should have plenty of time. The next break's not until 6.
Hey, what's up, Sam? How's the golf course? Kyle Pitts, please. Oh, that wasn't a bad value on the Falcons. You know what's funny, Neil? That was the first team to sell when we listed our first PYT. The first team to sell was the Falcons. Can't believe they're still there. Literally, it was like 2 minutes after I listed the break. The Falcons were gone. Very windy, eh? Hit them low, Sam. Use your irons, hit them low. We're doing a 1-box break next. It is called a quickie break. It is a very inexpensive way to get into Prism. Hope you guys like that concept. We did that, I would say, about 13 times in last year's Prism. Makes it affordable, a little bit more of a long shot, but we did pull a Color Blast Mahomes out of a 1-box quickie. Pulled I believe, an Aaron Rodgers Color Blast as well. Some really good stuff. Scott's sitting at his daughter's softball game. That's what life's all about, man.
Sitting in a softball game?
Correct. That is what life's all about, George. I golf badly, Neil. I golf badly.
That's not even a close word for that.
You know, I'm better than I used to be, but I'm still bad. Very bad.
When's the last time you hit a golf ball at Top Golf when we were out there?
That was the last time.
Yeah. By the time we quit, you were hitting them much better.
Yeah. I'm pretty bad. I can actually drive it pretty well, but I'm not very accurate. Mid-range, pretty bad. Didn't I beat you the first game? What are you talking about the last game?
So yeah, you're talking about at Top Golf?
Yeah, you beat me the second game. I beat you the first game.
It was a stupid game. It had nothing to do with where the ball went. You could dribble the ball on the ground. And if it happened to blow the bomb up, then...
I destrored you in game 1.
I don't think so.
Let's ask...
Okay.
Let's ask
yeah, they're going to remember.
Tom will remember.
Yeah.
I'm going to ask Tom.
He won't remember any of that
He'll
stuff.
remember.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, game 1 was embarrassing.
Well, anytime you want a rematch, let me know.
I want a rematch.
Okay.
All right. Moving right along.
We don't have a Top Golf here in town. We could actually go to a golf course, I guess.
Like a bottom golf. PR used to golf. Oh. Did your mom used to golf, George?
No.
I feel like she did.
Well, you can feel like she did all you want to. I feel certain my mom never picked up a golf club unless she was moving it someplace.
Moving it. She moved a lot of golf clubs, did she?
No.
Hard boat up again.
That's because you can drive off the back net.
Oh, I see orange. I see orange. This will be numbered to 25. It's an orange shimmer. Autograph, Jordan Wicks, Chicago Cubs again. Congrats. Let's get a boom for that. Brian off the trade. Super rare card. Jordan Wicks. That is a first-round draft pick, sir. 21st player selected. That is pretty tasty, sir. Nice. Chicago Cubs. In Fuego. Very nice. All right. We're moving right along.
You mean you hit the net, the back net, when you're driving the ball? Is that what you're saying? I don't know exactly what hitting it off the back net means.
Yeah, he's hitting it all the way out there.
Yeah.
76th prospect, Bowman Scouts Top 100. We have an atomic for the Nationals, Andrew Lara. Luis Matos. All right. Ooh, nice box. Julio Rodriguez, Gold Shimmer. That's nice. It's not a first Bowman, obviously, but it's still a very cool card. It's got some value. There you go, Seattle. Gold Shimmer Julio. Should be numbered to 50. 22 of 50.
Well, sir, you must be a young, strong man.
All right, be careful how you say this. Don't say it too fast. It sounds weird. Trey Sweeney. Yankees. Invicta insert. You got to pause between those names. All right, moving right along. Carly driving the cart. Oh, that's a problem. How many things have you hit, Carly, with the cart? With said cart? By the way, Carly, I'm living vicariously through the bird pictures that you put every day. She's tracking the growth of a bird's nest on her front porch. The growth of said birds, George.
So they're still coming back to the nest, huh?
Wander Franco. I don't think they've left, have they? I don't think they've left. All right, Shane Boz. Hi-Fi Futures. Insert. All right, Josh Lowe for the Rays. Oh, I can read, Carly. I can read all of it. I can go back and read old stuff. I'm going to find out what you said. I'm going to find out what you said. No, I need to fix the chat program after this break still. I'm just looking at YouTube straight up. Oh, got it's a Freedom parallel, I believe, or no, it's just a purple. Just a purple. Otto Lopez. That is for the Blue Jays. Purple paper. Purple paper.
42 really qualifies as a young man.
I'll say a middle-aged man.
No.
Well, maybe in your eyes it's not, but
well, it's not.
It is middle-aged.
No.
The average male lives to age 78.
Yeah, I understand what you're saying.
So it's the middle of the age.
Yeah, but I mean, it's not. You're not the same at 4 years old as you are at 40 years old.
Quintero to
80 years old.
Quintero to 125. Cubs again. I'm just saying it's in the middle of the human age range.
Okay, if you're looking at purely numbers, but
yeah, that's middle age.
Yeah, but that's not middle age.
Didn't say old age. Didn't say high age. Said middle age.
All right, whatever you think.
And what do you think it is? Very young?
42?
Very early in life?
I think it's certainly young in life, yes.
You were just born. Middle-aged. You do investments?
Just for myself.
What is PR talking about? All right, second half of the break, folks.
Yeah, I can't comment on that.
I am not PR, if that helps. I'll comment. I am not.
Early ended, middle aged. Yeah, but I mean the difference, like between 42. I mean, I don't know, man.
If the
However
average,
you want to look at it.
If the average age a person lives is 80, what's the middle age?
Well, but I mean, health and other things can come into play a lot in what you can do. I mean, maybe it's I don't care. It's just 42. You're still very young. You can do pretty much whatever you want to do physically. I mean, it depends on what kind of shape you're in and that kind of stuff.
Tom Brady's still playing. He's middle-aged.
Yeah.
Is PR on the sauce?
I don't know.
PR may be on the sauce. $33 is very young, just born, Tyler. Right, right, George?
Heck, yeah.
Yeah.
I just feel you can take from 20 to 60 and say that all fits in about the same area. Now I realize.
So you're saying 59 is young?
I didn't say it was young. I said it fits.
You said it fits in the same area.
Yeah.
Is 20 young?
Yeah.
So 59's young.
I'm just saying that in my experience, everything was about the same as I went through my decades until I crossed 60. And then it
was
changed.
It was like going over that.
Yeah, it was like the roller coaster going down and not coming back up.
It's that scary moment when you're going over the hill.
Every day you go down faster and faster.
Yeah.
So that's just my personal feeling about it. That at 42, you're in the prime of your life. What's up, Rito?
Hey, Rito doesn't have a tool either. Rito, you're not a moderator of our chat. How do you feel about that?
Yes, he is.
Poor guy. Pineda to one. He's the 100th out of 100, George. He's the 100th rated player by the scouts in the top 100.
They barely made it in, didn't they?
Hate to be the last guy picked. Khalil Watson, Chrome. There you go, Marlins. Colson Montgomery, Chrome as well. Oh, another redemption. This is weird. 2 redemptions already. Cal Raleigh, nice one for the Mariners. Chrome rookie auto. There you go, Seattle. Another redemption.
J-Hole.
Congrats on that. Your watch congratulates you when you stand up. Good job, Neil. All right, we've got Francisco Alvarez, mini diamond refractor for the Mets. Mini diamond. Julio Rodriguez. Insert. O'Neal Cruz.
You play the second 9 then, Eric?
Henry Davis, Chrome. Wilman Diaz. Paper. Chrome. Again, going through the base pretty quick. All card ship, guys. All card ship. Josh Jung to 125. Nice one. Bowman Scout. That is a Aqua refractor. Texas Rangers. It's off the trade. Congrats, Rangers. All right, lime green paper. Luis Angel Acuna, Ronald's brother. There you go, Rangers again. Nice parallel. Luis Angel Acuna. Bowman 3D Pineda. What's a ham? What's he talking about?
I don't know exactly what the ham's.
Was I supposed to go to the store for you, PR? I think he did not forget his hams, but or he did forget his hams, but I don't think he forgot his drinks. Why would you have a fire on a warm day, Carly? That's my question. Maybe to cook your hamburger meat on. Zach Veen for the Rockies. Zach Veen. If it means you can cook your ground beef, I'm all for it.
Timothy, after 25 years, you probably have a reason to be a little slow.
Oh, it's a beer. Hams is a beer. Of course it's a beer. Of course it's a beer. From the land of sky blue waters. Oh. Learn something new every day. There's so many beers. Everything's a beer. There's probably a Bowman beer somewhere. All right. 94th. Pedro Leon. Bowman Scouts. Pete Crow Armstrong. All right, last stack of box 4. Cespedes. Adley Rutschman Chrome. Quinn Priester. And we have an Atomic. That is Sal Frelick for the Brewers. Probably get a Carly emoji out of this one. Atomic. Sal Frelick. You go Milwaukee. AKA Wisconsin. Wander Franco paper. All right, we have a Lava to 399. That is also for the Brewers. Felix Valerio. Case of Blatz is still $2 in Wisconsin. Wow, you can't even get a bottle of water for $2, man. You're not going to eat any meat tonight? That'd be the first time, Carly, ever, right? That was a joke. Get it? Okay. Anyway. Moving right along. Yeah, you might want to hold off on the Brewers emojis currently.
So, Doggy Fizzle?
Hello. Hello. All right, guys, after this break, we're probably going to disconnect the live stream. I need to repair my YouTube chat, and then we will reschedule a new live stream and go right back on. Probably take about 10 minutes, maybe 15 at the most. No, I think that was another, no, I think that was Bob Passbrig. It was Bob. PR. I think that was Bob. He's a new guy with us. I feel like that was Bob. Right, George? Bob Passbrig last night?
Yeah, I was kind of tied up.
Yeah, Bob.
I didn't see some of the stuff.
No, Carly, I think it was Bob.
Maybe her husband's brother is Bob.
I don't think so. Yeah, I feel like it was Bob. Yeah, it was Bob PR. Really enjoyed our time with him. Brand new breaker with us. Used to be an accountant back in the day. Did you know that?
I didn't know that.
Yeah. He got tired of accounting and started, works at a filling station. And he was, had no customers, and he was on his phone and decided to do a break last night. So he was doing some basketball in between ringing up customers. Yep. Really like that Bob. No, I haven't seen Adam in a while, Carly. Yeah, I haven't seen Adam. Well, I miss Adam.
Yeah, I guess he's busy.
Having a Passbrig, is that how you say it, Passbrig? Is having another Passbrig that was not Adam reminded me of how much I miss Adam. Vidal Brujan. All right, we've got Arol Vera, brother of Aloe Vera. Aloe's pretty smooth. That is going to the Angels, Invicta.
I'm really not, I don't dislike them. I'm just not a...
Georgia's guy, James Wood. Speaking of things, James Wood for the Padres. Atomic.
There's a car dealership, doesn't he?
Atomic Wood. Grayson Rodriguez. Card's bowed up a little bit. Carly, I think you should go find out more about Bob. He's a good guy. Maybe you guys are long-lost relatives. Nick Lodolo. Way to go, PR. Way to go, PR. Poor Adam. All right, Garcia. 63rd prospect. That is Brady House. And we have a purple paper, Diego Rincones. That is going to go to the Giants, number to 250. Hey, that's how I roll, man. All right, I see orange. I mean, I'm no expert, but I think orange is going to be numbered to 25. Ed Howard, nice one. Chicago Cubs. This break is brought to you by the Cubs. Another orange. He is a big prospect for them. There you go, Chicago. Beautiful. I'm getting some of the cards bowed up. I'm going to stack those separate so they don't fall over here. George likes, he's going to answer Tower of Power, Tyler. And no, I'm not kidding. Tower of Power.
I didn't know that it was open to... Yeah, I just don't... I'm not a Grateful Dead fan. I don't hate them. I'm just not a fan.
Oh, I'm a fan of this. Blue autograph Benny Montgomery to 150. There you go, Rockies. I still want to pull one of his autos where he writes Benny and the Jets and draws a picture. He's doing that on a lot of his autographs. 50 of 150, Colorado.
Brady
on the double team. Nice one. No, I think that may have been Bob's first name. I think it's like Adam Robert, maybe. But yeah, no, Carly, that's not Adam. That's the gas station employee. All right, Marcelo Mayer.
The Eagles, one of the best concerts I ever went to. I would go see them again.
That's good taste right there. Spencer Torkelson.
Tower of Power, I would go anytime I could.
That's bad taste there.
No, it's right. But they...
Khalil Watson Chrome again. There you go, Marlins.
Tower of Power is not... There's not many people left in Tower of Power that were original. The Eagles actually have...
Oh, they're middle-aged.
They are middle.
They're young.
They're past middle age.
Nah, they're young men.
Who's that?
78, they're young men.
Yeah. No, I didn't say that.
Oh, not at all, Carly. No. Hadn't seen Adam in a long time. Been a long time since I've seen Adam. Yeah, a long time. Boy, those were the days, Carly. Pulling Kobe autos and such. Jaron Duran, excuse me.
The Tower of Power horn section is just amazing. And there have been different people over the last 50 years, but somehow they all come out with the same sound.
I think I remember talking to Bob more about how great the current pass brigs are in our breaking group, and how we need a new pass brig. We need more pass brig style humans in our breaks. I think that was the most of the conversation of the night, right, George?
I really don't know.
Well, you're just
yeah, I don't know.
Just never.
I'm not paying attention to anything.
Just don't care about anything, do you?
No.
There you go. Yeah, we got a Tatler in here. We got a Tatler. I'm sorry, PR. I gotta call it like it is. We got a Tatler in here. Reed Detmer's 10th pick in the draft to 250. Purple rookie. Purple paper. Purple paper.
We were going to the Doobie Brothers concerts, TJ. But I don't know. At some point, they canceled it for COVID. And I know they're doing it again now. We just passed on it the second time.
All right, Austin Martin. We have one box left, and then we're going to take about 15 minutes, guys. We do have to stop the live stream before we start Prism Football. I need to fix my chat program, and then I will reschedule a new live stream and get that going. So bear with us. Find out about what? Yep, broke the code, PR. Broke the code.
Well, maybe I'm sure Jerry Garcia is older than me.
He's not alive, is he?
Well, if he was, I don't know if he's alive, but
he may still be younger than you, even if he's not alive.
He was always older than me.
Ah, you going to the mail? Yeah, it's an interesting day. PR. There's a code, PR. Let me tell you about the code, brother. Actually, I'll let Neil tell you about the code. Neil, enlighten us about the code. George, would you like to chime in? Why do you have your fingers on your teeth?
I don't. Well, I'm pushing them back there but my lips are hurting.
I'm looking over. He's doing this.
I'm on the bottom lip.
No, you're on the top.
No, I'm on the bottom lip.
Well, now you are.
I was. I know where my fingers are.
Guy's always got his finger in his mouth. You need an adult pacifier. I wonder if they could make that look cool, an adult pacifier. Like the outside of it, you wouldn't think it's a pacifier. Maybe like just make it a beard with a mouth.
What they call them, cigarettes.
No, just a beard with a mouth. So you just think if some guy has a goatee.
Yeah, he was older.
Passy.
He was older than me. Garcia was, obviously.
There you go.
No dentures. Permanent implants on the bottom.
Hey, Josh. Oh, Josh, we're just breaking codes. We're, talking about how we haven't seen Adam in a while. And how Adam hadn't been in a break in a long time. Ooh, Carly. Hey, why do I feel like I'm about to be the middleman in this pass-brig argument? Why do I feel like I'm going to be the guy in the middle? This is going to be bad.
Thanks, PR.
Yeah, Josh, I haven't seen Adam in a break in a while. Have you? Adam PAS? I haven't seen him in a break in a while. All right, last box. Good luck. It's been a good Bowman break so far. Got an orange autograph. Paper. And again, going through the base pretty quick, guys. All right, there's our autograph. Nationals to 499. Andrew Lara. That is a refractor.
R. Bryce.
You go, Bryce. Yeah. Rito hasn't seen Adam. Good advice, Jim. Jim, the wisdom you speak. We need to listen to Jim a little bit more often. He doesn't say much, but when he speaks, George, it has great meaning. All right. We have a blue refractor Machado again. Getting some parallels of young Machado. First Bowman for the Blue Jays. Second blue parallel. Got a Ray Wave earlier. Jason Dominguez.
I feel like I walked into a fifth dimension here or something.
It's a weird day. Chat's not working.
It's working for all of us.
Carly's been privy to secret information, and now she's planning her revenge. She's eating raw meat on crackers with onions. Disgusting. And it's just a weird week.
And she actually returns here to put up with you.
I just don't feel like myself, George. My chat's not... I can't... I'm turning my neck like way too far when I'm breaking. I don't see the cards. I may have passed a super refractor. Didn't even see it, maybe. I just don't feel...
I'm sure our customers want to hear that. Thanks for that.
Like a bad breaker. They wish I passed a super refractor, because that means they'd be getting it. All right. And we have an Atomic Invicta Zach Veen. Nice one for the Rockies. Colorado having a nice break. There you go, Brady. A 5-pound sack of onions. I would never go into my man cave if there was a 5-pound sack of onions in it. I can tell you right now. Pedro Leon for the Astros to $199 purple paper.
Not sure why you need a 5-pound sack of onions in the man cave, but
just Carly likes onions so much. She's just trying to prove a point to me, so she's putting onions everywhere in the house. Christian Hernandez for the Cubs. Cubs continue in this break. That is an Invicta. First Bowman Chromes.
Excuse me.
Ugh. What was that all about?
Well, I think it would have been a burp, but I tried to stop it.
Ugh.
So, I mean, did you want me just to not tell you? I mean, since you brought it up, I was just going to let it pass.
Oh, it passed, all right.
And go on.
Wander Franco rookie.
Still 6 spots left in Prism football.
Robbie Martin Jr. living La Vida Loco. That is a blue Ray Wave parallel for the Rockies to 150.
Pick your teams.
How many teams left?
6.
6 teams remain? Seriously?
Seriously, they do.
That's crazy.
Let me tell you what they are.
NFL teams.
Panthers, Browns, Vikings, Saints, Eagles, and Commanders.
You're really not supposed to say "and."
I know. I thought I was on the last one, and then 3 spots left in the tribute baseball.
All right, JJ Bleday. 5-pound bag of onions. Well, that would probably last me my whole life. Henry Davis. Actually, I just go outside in my front yard and just toss one into the street every day till they're gone. Henry Davis Atomic. There you go, Pirates. Spencer Torkelson. All right, Bowman 3D, Marcelo Mayer. Bobby Martin. Actually, Robbie Martin. Who's counting? All right, Dodgers, Luis Rodriguez insert. And that completes Bowman. We are 15 minutes away from our next break, 6 o'clock Central. I think we will still make that time. We need to disconnect our live stream. I have to fix my chat if I can. And then we'll have to reboot and start over. So don't leave us. We'll be right back with Prism Football, followed by more Prism Football.